welcome to Braintree High School for Cranberry League action. Mike Boss bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as Braintree and Acushnet taking the field, and the first pitch of the game is a little bit high from the Braintree starter, Cahill. Braintree coming into today's action, 16-2 on the season, scoring 158 runs to giving up just the 35 as that pitch in there for a strike. Generally here on a Sunday afternoon, we play two games, but Braintree and Acushnet playing just one, as Braintree's been well ahead of schedule with their gaming, as that pitch is in for another strike to the leadoff hitter, Callie. So quickly, 2 strikes on the hitter. Temperature's very warm. Temperature's in the upper 90s as this one's lofted out to right field, playable. And the ball will be caught in right field. So put away by Allen. Acushnet here on the season at 3-11, scoring 58 runs, giving up 77. So the offense has been tough to get, but their pitching has been pretty good as the pitch is outside. Right-hander ready, and this one right to the screen as Cahill continuing to fire strikes here as he's ahead now of Sylvia. So fly out to right field to begin the game. And the right-hander ready, winds and fires off speed, and that's in there. Good mix of pitches early from the Braintree High School graduate a couple years ago. And the pitch on the way, and again the off-speed pitch this time, but just a little inside. Give the Braintree defense after the next out. And the pitch is just spoiled off. That one made contact with the Braintree catcher. Cahill ready, winds and fires and missed outside. Braintree with some new uniforms this season. Just Braintree across the uniform. Visitors with Aztecs, the Acushnet Aztecs across. As this one is knocked out of play, and Sylvia with a long at bat here. Let's see who wins the at bat. Here in the Cranberry League, Braintree topped the standings. And the pitch is upstairs, and able to draw a walk is Sylvia as the first base runner of this game. So on that note, we'll actually give the Braintree defense in the outfield. In left field, it'll be Sharkey. In center, it's Katie. And in right field, it is Allen who made the opening catch across the diamond. It's fair at third. Shortstop is Brennan. The second baseman is Lambros, and the first baseman is Foley, as Allen, or make it Smith, does the catching for today's starter, Cahill. Short lead over at first base, and the pitch is outside. Notarangello playing center field and batting in the 3 spot, batting left-handed. As the pitch again is upstairs, and quickly ahead 2-0 is the hitter. As Cahill trying to find the command here after walking the last hitter, falling behind now 2-0. Defense waiting for a play. It's been a busy weekend here at Braintree High School. Part of the parade here, and then obviously the fireworks last night. That's the pitch on the way, and that's a strike. Got it right by him. One of the better pitches he's thrown here in the inning. So fly out and a walk in the inning, 1-on-1 down, and you get to buy him again. So after the meeting from the Braintree catcher, Smith, he has been able to battle back, get the last 2 strikes. Getting ready on the rubber. And the pitch again up. Acushnet hoping to get something started here in this first inning. They have one on, but it's a Braintree team that can score a lot of runs. As that pitch missed just a little bit, and it is consecutive walks now as Acushnet has 2 on. Brings up the cleanup hitter and third baseman Plavsky. Ground ball could get him out of the inning with a double play. Braintree defense shading up the middle. And the pitch, and that's a strike on the outside corner. A couple long at bats here to begin the game. A couple full counts. As the off speed just missed inside. Ready is ready. This one is knocked out of play. So getting ahead now, 1-2. The right fielder Flavin hoping he'll get a chance on deck. 2 on, 1 down. Top of the first. Here in Cranberry League action. Hitters continuing to not chase anything upstairs. The count evens at 2-2. And the pitch on the way, and this one hit hard out towards center field. That's going to get down as the base runner will be sent around from third, and he will score. First hit of the ball game, and it comes here with the 1 out. So an RBI hit. 2 walks proving costly here in the frame so far. Cahill, though, if you can eliminate the big inning, that's what you want to do here. Offense very potent as this one is slash foul. Trying to keep them to just the 1 run. Again, you get a ball on the ground, could turn into a double play. Braintree defense very strong. And this one knocked to the screen, so very quickly ahead, 0-2. Cahill very familiar with this field. Pitch on the way, and that's in there. Strike 3. Down he goes. A beautiful spot on the outer part of the frame, and Cahill needed that badly. So a strikeout looking, and it is now 2 down. Again, just needing that 1 more out, and that's not a bad inning after all said and done, if you can get it. A couple walks and a hit in the inning. This brings up the catcher as Ayton stands in. And the first pitch is outside. Very disciplined approach here to begin the ball game from the visitors. Taking a lot of pitches. As 2 on here with the 2 out. And the pitch is a strike on the outside. And a little look back from the hitter to the home plate umpire. Off speed, and that drops in. Nice pitch. So starting to find his groove here. Cahill will pitch, but he will not hit. You see a lot of pitchers hit depending on the spot. Off speed, and that one not going after. That had some really good late life on it. So a 2-2 count with 2 on, 2 down. 1-0 lead for Acushnet here in the top half of the first. And the off speed again is inside. third full count of the inning. Lots of pitches having to be thrown here in the top half of the first. And the pitch, and down he goes on strikes, and the second strikeout looking, as Acushnet really didn't want to swing the bat at the end of that inning. Back-to-back Ks and a bat throw in disgust from the hitter as that ends the inning. 1 run scored, 2 walks and a hit for Acushnet, and Braintree will bat down 1-0. Bottom half of the first inning as Braintree trails 1-0 here at home. First pitch is low to the Braintree leadoff hitter Katie, playing center field. And very quickly ahead 2-0 as the pitcher Rollo falling behind. It'll be Katie, Fair, and Brennan here to begin the game for the White Sox. A ground ball to third base, and the throw across, and in time for the first out. Pitch is outside. And this one hit hard down the left field line, but foul on a well-struck ball down the left field line. Not a hard-throwing pitcher here, but and try and use his off-speed stuff to try and keep the Braintree hitters off balance. Very potent order, but trying to do his best to keep the Braintree hitters off balance, which is very tough to do on a daily basis as the pitch missed. Braintree has lost 2 games here this season, 16 victories atop the standings in the Cranberry League, which really is no surprise. And the off-speed pitch drops in there for a strike. So 2 strikes now on the Braintree third baseman Fair. And this one grounded right in front of the plate as the lefty will fire. And the throw is low, and it gets away as the base runner will head to second on the throwing error. Pitcher able to make the play initially, but the throw was low, wasn't dug out, and ends up being 2 bases. We'll see if Braintree can capitalize early on a mistake, putting the White Sox right back in business here with the tying run at second base, and the pitch missed down below the knees. That one drops in on the outside corner to Brennan, Braintree shortstop. It's the White Sox down by a run, but the tying run stands at second with 1 out. And a hard hit ball down the right side of the second baseman's glove, and it gets by him as the throw to the plate will not be in time, and Braintree has tied the score on a sharp single through the right side. So very quickly after the error, they make them pay. And if you want to beat this Braintree team, which does not happen very often on a season basis, you really got to play pretty much error-free, and obviously not here in the first, and give this team extra outs. They'll make you pay, and happened just a couple of pitches later. This brings up the Braintree first baseman Foley. A lot of good pop in these bats as well, as that pitch is inside. Post pitch. So neither team going to be shut out here today. Both teams scoring a run in the first inning. And Braintree not done yet, as this one spoiled out of play. Noontime start, temperatures maybe a little over 90 degrees. No real wind. Well, you never know what you're going to expect here at Braintree High School. This one slapped out of play. So down the count now, 1-2 is Foley. As Rollo gets ready, winds and fires, and this one hit hard out to left field. That's going to drop down, and Braintree with 2 on now. Second single of the inning. And it brings up the outfielder, Sharkey. Opportunity for the White Sox to take the lead after tying the score already here in the inning. 2 on and 1 down, and the pitch is low. Long game, but Braintree trying to make use of an early opportunity here. Striking for 1 so far. And the off-speed pitch is in there for a strike. Haven't seen really either side go after the first pitch very often in this game, as this one's grounded to the left side. The shortstop with a nice play over to second for 1, and a hard slide in there takes away what would have been a potential double play ball. Nothing dirty about the slide, but he got in there and forced the second baseman really to have no time to make that throw. And the second baseman now making a claim that maybe he did make contact with him to make that play unavoidable. Umpire having some words with the second baseman as well, and play will continue with runners at the corners, 2 outs. See if that turns into a big play, breaking up that double play ball. And this one hit hard out towards left center field, and it will immediately capitalize. As that one gets down, the runner from third scores easily. Here comes the runner from first, and he's going to motor around as the throw towards the plate is going to not be in time, and Sharkey just able to leg it by to the plate with no slide. A better relay may have gotten him, but the way that one got to the gap, thought he would score easily, but just able to get there. So Braintree does capitalize after Acushnet wasn't able to turn 2 on the play. First pitch swinging, one of the few times we've seen it in this game. Smith drives it into the gap for 2 RBI, and now this one into right field as the runner will just head to third. This one hit sharply, and Braintree not missing much here in the inning. That's a strike to the DH, Mendoza. Braintree aided by an error in the inning. And they've had 4 hits as this one's popped up. And a long run as the second baseman ranging and cannot make the catch in foul ground. Had to cover a lot of territory there, but could not haul that one in. And Acushnet again, it wasn't an easy play, but giving Braintree an extra opportunity here in the inning with 2 on. Looking to open up a bigger advantage, already leading 3-1 in the inning. Off speed, and this one drilled over to shortstop, high hop, and able to pick that one nicely over at short, and that ends the inning on the force out to second. But Braintree with 3 runs as they take the lead here after 1, 3-1. Top of the second, and the first pitch is cut on and missed. As Cahill now staked out to a 3-1 lead. See if he can have a much quicker inning here in the second. Getting ready quickly here for pitch number 2, and he blows it right by him. So 2 strikeouts back in the first. A couple walks proving costly. That one spoiled off and out of play. It'll be the bottom third of the order, 7, 8, and 9. That's the second baseman, Leslie, standing in, and the pitch missed low. Ground ball hit sharply to third, and that one gets down the line. And that may have extra bases on it as the runner tags first and easily heads for second, and a stand-up double begins the frame. So Leslie down the line for 2 bags. Second hit of the game for Acushnet. And that one just getting by the glove on the third base side of Fair, who was pretty close to that line, but it was very sharply hit. Pitch cut on and missed. So the first baseman, Conti, stands in there, hitting left-handed. Runner stands at second, leadoff man, and that missed outside. So again, Braintree at 16 and 2 on the season, playing just 1 game today here on a Sunday afternoon. Generally the day on Sundays is 2 games. They have the noon and 2 o'clock start, as that one is a late swing and a miss. Cushioning it at 3 and 11, but giving Braintree a little bit of trouble here in this early part of this game. As that's cut on and missed, and he went upstairs, and he gets him. So Cahill with another strikeout. He's got 3 of them already. Through an inning and a third. Brings up the 9-hitter and the DH, Brunette. Both the shortstop and second baseman keeping that runner close at second and right down the middle for a strike. Right back to the heat, and he blows it by him again. Short lead at second, and a late swing on that one, just able to spoil it off. Cahill winds and fires, and a broken bat over to first base, and an easy play as the bag is tagged by Foley. Shattered the bat and gets out number 2. And I think the other part of the bat somewhere in the middle of the infield. So 2 outs after the leadoff double. He's now standing at third. Top of the order for Callie, who flied out to right field to begin the game. Getting a second look now at the Braintree starter, Cahill. 3-1 lead for the White Sox here in the top half of the second. And back to the outside corner, a strike. Off speed, and that's another strike. Continuing to wear out that outside part of the plate. And the Aztecs continuing to try and make him work hard here in the inning. Pitch, and right back to the same spot and the same result as he's down on strikes, and another 2-strikeout inning for Cahill. He's got 4 through 2, and this time able to get around a leadoff hit as we head to the bottom of the second in a 3-1 game. Bottom of the second, first pitch, and that is outside for ball 1. 9-1 and 2 for Braintree here in the second. With a 3-1 lead, some action starting to get going in the bullpen for Acushnet as this one's knocked out of play. Second baseman Lambros. Acushnet had an opportunity back in the top half of this inning after a leadoff double, but a couple strikeouts and a ground out getting out of the frame. Braintree maintains a 2-run lead as we play in the bottom of the second. And a hard hit ball left field, and this one's going to hook down the line and foul. That one hit hard. Second foul ball in that direction hit by the Braintree bats, and both hit sharply. One in the first by Fair, this one by Lambros. Pretty solid swings early in this ball game. And that one down in the dirt, no swing. Rolo ready, and a ground ball third base and foul. And Coach Thompson working his way out of the direction of that baseball. Braintree just a hair under 9 runs a game. They're on their way to scoring that in this game with a 3-run first and now a leadoff walk. First walk surrendered by Rolo. And Braintree will be back to the top of the order. Both sides have had lots of hitters reaching the plate in the early part of this game. As this one's popped up on the first pitch to right field. Halfway there is Lambros, who will retag the bag at first on a fly out. As Katie now 0 for 2 atop the order. Ground out and a fly out. First pitch swing. One on, one down. Brings up Fair now, who scored a run, reached on an error. And first pitch swing, this one drilled to right center field, this one hit hard. Back towards the wall it goes, and over the fence, a home run. Off the bat of Fair, who hit this one to right field. On the first pitch he saw, a 2-run homer, and now Braintree with a 5-1 lead. So a 2-run shot gives Braintree now a 4-run lead as the offense continues to be Braintree's strong suit. So a 5-1 lead as now Brennan stands in, takes a strike. So the leadoff walk coming around to score on that home run, 2-run shot. Base is clear with 1 out, and the pitch is inside. Pitch is down and away to Brennan, who had an RBI hit his first time. So Acushnet jumped out in front in the first inning, but Braintree scored the last 5 as this one hit weakly, but it's going to be a tough play at second, and the throw will not be made in time. Able to leg that one out on an infield single as that one placed perfectly right past the pitching mound, and second baseman made a nice barehanded play, but wasn't able to get it there in time. So the second hit of the game for Brennan. Infield hit. Braintree's 6th hit of the game. They've scored 5 runs, taking advantage of an error and a walk as the pitch is down and away. Nice stop by the catcher. Pitch on the way, and this one is in. Oh, just missed. Looked like a pretty good pitch. As Foley, he singled this first time. Hard hit ball, ground ball to the left side of the infield and through. Past the shortstop, and the second hit of the game. Second single for Foley, as he'll stand at first. Really not an easy out 1 through 9 in this Braintree order, which makes it very tough to pitch against. But obviously, giving up a leadoff walk, that's not the way you want to begin an inning. This pitch is a strike. Sharkey reached on a fielder's choice his first time, came around to score on a double in the gap. And this one hits him. And Sharkey now works his way down to first base, and now the bases are juiced. So the bases loaded for Smith, who had a 2-run double the left center field gap. Looking for more. Braintree an opportunity to really blow this one wide open here in the second inning. Leading 5-1 at this point, but the bases are loaded. Still just the one out. Leadoff walk, fly out, 2-run homer, and back-to-back singles. Then the hit batter as this one's down in the dirt. Nowhere to put him. Braintree's opened up a comfortable lead, and they're not done yet here in the second. The pitch is upstairs. Rolo in some trouble here, as this one's knocked foul. A speed pitch and a ground ball to third, and it eats up the third baseman, and everybody will reach. Tough play over there at third, but to want an inning like this, you really need to have, with the pitcher struggling on the mound. Braintree gets the run from third, making it a 6-1 lead. Very tough one to score there, as certainly a playable ball, but one really shot up on him off the dirt. And now a chance for Allen, who singled his first time. Base is still loaded. And a ground ball hit to the first base side and a foul ball. A speed pitch missed away. As Allen slashes this one to the left center field gap. That one gets down, 1 run scores, and a second waved around as Braintree with 2 more runs pushed across on a 2-run single. Second hit for Allen, 2 RBI this time. And Braintree now with an 8-1 lead, and we may see a pitching change now So 3 in the first for Braintree. They scored 5 times already here in the second, and they're not done yet as we have a pitching change here at Braintree High School as we'll take a break in the action. Inning continuing after the pitching change as the first pitch is outside. Lefty with the pitch that missed again as Braintree in business here. Mendoza hitting, had a ground out, ended the first. Gonna have something happen here in his second plate appearance. The sun goes down for a little bit as this one hits sharply to first. Nice play made as the thrown out a second and the tag of Allen, and that'll end the inning as a double play ends the frame, and a nice play made by the first baseman that took away extra bases off the bat of Mendoza. But Braintree with 5 pushed across here in inning 2, and they lead 8-1 as we head to the third. Top of the third, first pitch, and back to the outside corner, a strike for Cahill, who's been working very quickly. Got himself into a little bit of trouble back in the first, a couple walks. The only run he gave up was in that first inning. The pitch missed. 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Acushnet. Cahill was projected to go just the first 3 innings, which is where he is right now into the third. And that one missed outside. So Sylvia, who was one of the 2 beneficiaries of walk back in that first inning. That's for the second time. And this one hit sharply to shortstop on a hop. And a nice play made by Brennan. And there's the first out. So pitching to contact this time. Couldn't hit that ball any harder. On one hop right to Brennan. Makes the play. Fastball down at the knees, a strike. And this one spoiled off, quickly ahead 0-2. 8-1 lead for the White Sox here at home. Top half of the third. Base is clear with 1 out. And a pop-up back behind the plate. That's out of play. Defense pretty much straight up all the way around. And this one's cut on and missed on a nice pitch on the inner part of the plate, able to tie him up. He's had 2 strikeouts in each of the first 2 innings. That's his first here of the third. And we've got 2 outs here in this third inning. First pitch, and he may have gone around. Either way, it's a strike. And for his first 1, 2, 3 inning of the game, this will be this last inning. The right-hander ready, and a hard hit ball, and that breaks up the 1, 2, 3 as a 2-out single keeps the inning going. Second hit of the game for Plavsky, who's responsible for the only run. RBI hit back in the first, 2 for 2. In the cleanup spot. This brings up Flavin, who struck out looking back in the first inning. One of the 5 strikeouts for Cahill. He's given up just the 3 hits as this one's knocked out of play. So the Braintree offense right back to where it has been all season. Again, averaging right around 9 runs a game. Red 8 runs already through the first 2. And this one hit to right field. That's going to get down, and it's going to be a tough ball to handle as Allen will throw this one in towards second base, and that will be back-to-back hits, and they're at second and third now as the Aztecs trying to get something started here in the third with 2 outs. Brings up the catcher Ayton, who also struck out looking. That ended the first inning. Two on, 2 down. Top half of the third. The White Sox with a 7-run lead. And a big swing and a miss. Pretty good velocity on that one. And right back to the heat, and again, same spot, same result. See if he just keeps challenging him here. 2 straight fastballs right by him. And he goes back to it, and he powers it by him. Back to back. 3 straight fastballs, and he strikes him out. As 2 left on here for Acushnet in this third inning. And 2 more left on for the Aztecs as Braintree with a 8-1 lead, and a nice pitching performance from Cahill as his night will be done after 3 as we head to the bottom of the third in an 8-1 game. Bottom half of the third, and the first pitch is well upstairs. 9-1 and 2 in the Braintree order here in the third inning. Pitch in there for a strike. So big strikeout ending the frame for Cahill, who again had 2 strikeouts in each of the first 3 innings, 6 strikeouts total. In line for the victory as this one's popped up on the infield. A couple steps back, and it's the outfielder's play, and the right fielder calls him off, makes the easier play. Third time through now, the Braintree order, as Katie looks for his first time on base. Ground out to third and a fly out to right. One of the few Braintree hitters that have not been aboard yet. Pitch missed. Fastball, and that's a strike. Back to the outside corner, this time missing. Again, missing outside. Leadoff man retired. That's a strike back to the outside. Taking a step out is Katie, trying to get things under control here in the batter's box, looking to get on base. And they pop up this one to left center. And they're 2 down, 2 flyouts. First pitch is dropping in for a strike. As Fair will hit for the third time. 2-run homer last time. Right field. Also reached on an error. And a sharp hit ball. This one to short. Nice backhanded play, the throw across, and the first 1-2-3 inning of the ball game for the Aztecs as they keep Braintree off the board here in the third. And we head to the fourth in an 8-1 game. Top of the fourth, first pitch, and that's a strike. Thrown in by the reliever, Troop, who comes out of the bullpen here to begin this fourth inning. First 3 by Cahill. Just the 1 run allowed as that one missed. First time in this game, Braintree going down 1-2-3 came in the bottom half of the third, and a little tapper back towards the mound, the throw across, and he got it there in time. Nice play made by the pitcher, Troop, and he thought his catcher may have had a play, but that ball had to be played by the pitcher, the only one really available to make that play. So a real nice play made off the mound. As Conti stands in, takes a strike. Very quickly working his Troop as he missed. This time hits the strike zone on a fastball. One and 2 the count. And the pitch, he did not go after it. Troop winds and fires, and this one just tapped foul. Off speed, and that drops in there. Strike 3, down he goes. Second time down on strikes is Conti. 7th strikeout for Braintree pitching in this game. First 2 have been retired here to begin this fourth. And the pitch, this one hit sharply to third and over the head of the Braintree third baseman, Fair, into left field. So a sharp single by Brunette breaks up a 1-2-3 inning. Seen 3 balls hit in that direction, all very sharply hit in this ball game by the Acushnet bats. The only run of this game came back in the first to this point. So Braintree pitching has been able to buckle down. Ground ball, middle of the infield, and that's through. Another sharp hit ball. So a base hit for Callie, who was retired the first 2 times. This time not waiting around. He went after the first pitch. So it brings up Sylvia, who hit the ball sharply last time right at the shortstop. Also was walked. 2 on, 2 down. Top half of the fourth inning. As Troop trying to get his final out. Back to first. They have him picked off, and he is out at first. And a terrible way to end the inning after a single. He had way too big of a lead, and Braintree threw behind him. And you don't see that happen very often as that ends the threat. And initially, it looked like the umpire was going to call him safe. Really was the right call. He did have him picked off, and a good throw had him. And sure enough, the throw was in time. And that ends the inning as Acushnet picked off, ends the inning. And we head to the bottom half of the fourth in an 8-1 game. Bottom of the fourth, first pitch is cut on and missed. 3, 4, and 5 in the Braintree order. Brennan with a pair of hits in this game and an RBI, both singles. And it's now down the count of 2. Lefty ready, and that one is just a little bit outside. And a weak ground ball knocked towards the Braintree dugout. Pitch on the way, and this one popped up, third base side. Long run, but not able to make the play. It went over the fence anyway. Really beautiful day for a ball game. And a fastball, this one drilled foul, right field side. It'll pop up, this is going to be playable, third base, and along at bat ends as Brennan retired for the first time. Acushnet's been able to get the last 5 Braintree hitters after they were able to strike for 8 through the first 2 innings. Brings up Foley, a pair of singles, 2 for 2 in this game, and the pitch missed. So fly out, actually just a pop up, looking back to last inning, to pop up here in the inning. Base is clear, 1 out. The 8-1 lead here in the 4th inning. As that one missed outside. And a big swing and a miss. Fastball missed outside, and a rare walk in this ball game. Just the second surrendered by the pitching staff for Acushnet. Both sides have only walked 2. And the pitch is high. Brings up Sharkey, who reached on a fielder's choice, also been hit by a pitch. Down off the leg. White Sox offense looking to pick up here in this bottom of the 4th. Didn't score in the 3rd. Scored 3 in the 1st, 5 in the 2nd. And a pop-up. This is on the infield. In foul territory, it's the first baseman who makes the catch. Now 2 outs. Bring up Smith, who's been swinging a good bat in this game. Couple hits, 3 RBI, double and a single. Responsible for almost half of the Braintree runs as far as production goes. And a hard hit ball up the middle. And he's 3 for 3. Hit that one sharply right back up the mound, past the shortstop's glove. Walk and a single in the inning for Braintree as they have 2 on now with 2 outs. Drops in for a strike. Looks like a pinch hitter here for Braintree. And this one hit sharply out of play. And a hard hit ball out to right center field. This is playable, and that'll end the inning. So Braintree puts 2 on, can't score here in the 4th inning. And we head to the 5th, still 8-1. Top of the 5th, first pitch is hit sharply down the third base line, but foul. So Acushnet's been able to settle down the Braintree bats after such a hot start. Braintree with 8 runs through the first 2 innings, but haven't scored since. And it's an 8-1 lead for the White Sox as we play here in the 5th. Two, 3, 4 hitters in the inning as the pitch missed outside. As Troop in now for a 2nd inning of work. And Sylvia was batting when the runner was picked off at first. That ended the top half of the 4th. Weak ground ball, it's foul. Ground ball again, this one just past the third base bag again. Coach trying to make a play on that one, but that one certainly would have done some damage to the hand if he had let it make contact with it. So smart play not to. Pitch on the way from Troop, and that one missed outside. Pretty good spot there with 2 strikes. Troop ready, winds and fires, and a little dribbler towards the first base bag. He'll take it himself. 1 out. Brings up Notarangello, the center fielder. 0 for 1. He's struck out and walked. Most of the scoring done in the first 2 innings. Pitch on the way, and that's a strike. Off-speed pitch dropped a little low. 8-1 lead for the White Sox here in the top of the 5th. Here in the Cranberry League. Well past the halfway point of the season. Played at the beginning parts of July. Some time off right around the 4th of July. Playoffs starting right around the 3rd week of July. Nobody on and one down, and this one popped out of play. Went after a pitch well up above the letters. Surprised he was able to make contact with that pitch. Tough one to foul off. And Troop ready, and another ball spoiled off. Able to knock it to the screen. Defense back. Straight up in the outfield and on the infield. And Notarangelo takes the pitch high. Man on deck has been one of the few thorns in the Braintree side. He's a couple hits, batting in the cleanup spot. This one's popped out of play again. Long at bat, and it ends in a walk. Second time he's been able to draw one. Notarangelo stands at first. So 1-out walk. And again, Plavsky stands in 2 for 2 with an RBI. 2 singles, and he's out in front of that one. Defense has been good for Braintree in this game. So I'd like to see a ground ball here if you Troop. Has the ball down in the dirt. They stop behind the plate. Ground ball could turn into a double play here. Could end the inning. And back to the fastball. That's a strike. Short lead at first. And a hard hit ball out towards left field. Still back. And this one is going to be up and over the fence on a hop. As it skips over the fence. A ground rule double takes away what would have been probably a run. Really an interesting route to that ball by the outfielder. Never really had a good play on it. As again, Plavsky continues to be a thorn into the Braintree side. His 3rd hit of the game. Second and 3rd now. And the pitch is outside. So Acushnet staying in here, down by 7, a couple hits here. Get him back within 5. And a weak ground ball. Off-speed pitch, that drops in there for a strike. So Flavin in the game has doubled as well as struck out. So 1 for 2. Big spot for the Aztecs, down by 7. Trying to remain in this ball game. And he's able to get it by him. Big pitch. Second time down on strikes. Brings up the catcher, who's also struck out a couple times. So for 2. So 2 outs now in the inning. Ground out to first began the inning, then a walk, a double. Runners in second and third, strikeout. This pitch on the way, and that is outside. Troop needing just one more out to end this 5th inning. As the pitch is popped up, this should be playable out there in the outfield. As that is Katie out there in center, makes the catch, and that ends the inning as 2 more stranded. That's going to be 7 base runners now left on for Acushnet here in a game where they trail 8-1. A couple of pitches away from being right in this ball game, but trail by 7 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom half of the 5th inning. And the first pitch is low. 3rd pitcher of the game for Acushnet now. They go into the bullpen. And a hard hit ball, middle of the infield. This time it gets through for Mendoza, who was 0 for 2 before that hit. 8, 9, and 1 in the Braintree order. Braintree beginning the frame with an 8-1 lead. 3 times in this ball game that Acushnet's had runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. Weren't able to push them across, and it's been the story here. Men left on base. Braintree with a 7-run lead. Doing all their heavy lifting in the first 2 innings. 3 in the 5th, 3 in the 1st, 5 in the 2nd. Haven't scored the last 2 innings. We'll see if they can get something going here in the 5th. Runner goes. The pitch is a ball. The throw down to 2nd, and the runner is going to be safe at 2nd. Actually, a pretty good throw there on a pitch on the outer part of the plate. So after a leadoff single, now a stolen base. Braintree looking to push another run across. Hitter Lambros. That's a strike. Big lead over at 2nd for Mendoza. This one's lifted out of play. Ready, and the pitch missed upstairs, and a walk. 2nd time he's drawn a walk from the 9 spot. First pitch swing and a ground ball middle of the infield. This could be a double play ball over to 2nd for 1, back to 1st, and it is 2 turns on the first pitch. That changes the complexion of this inning here. And this one hit hard over to 2nd. Nice play made. The defense with a couple of nice putouts in the inning as Braintree goes down here without a run in the 5th. And we head to the 6th, a 8-1 lead for Braintree. Top of the 6th, first pitch is low, 4-1. Troop winds and fires, and he got it by him. Off-speed pitch, missed down and away. That's a good pitch on the outside corner, strike. And he went around at that one, strike three, down he goes. Leadoff man retired on the strikeout. Been a lot of them here today. Eight strikeouts for Braintree pitching to this point here in the sixth inning. One out. And an off-speed pitch drops right in there. Conti 0 for 2 with the pair of strikeouts. Down the count 0-1. Now he's down 0-2. Well out in front of that. The 0-2 pitch on the way, and that just missed. And a swing and a miss. Not close on that one. And his third time down on strikes, 0 for 3. So the first two have very quickly been retired, both on strikeouts here in the sixth. Fastball right there for another strike. Pumping in strikes here in the sixth inning. Probably his final inning of work if it gets there. Braintree could end the game with a slaughter rule, but haven't scored since the second inning. They've gone to the bench with multiple pinch hitters in this game as well. As the off-speed pitch missed inside. To the DH, Brunette, who has singled and grounded out. He's 1 for 2. And this one hit hard out to center field, but it is going to be playable out there and caught in center to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, they go quickly here in the top half of the sixth, and it's 8-1 as we head to the bottom half of the frame. Bottom of the sixth inning. White Sox have not scored since the second inning, but they scored 5 times. It's an 8-1 game, and the pitch is in there for a strike. Again, Braintree has gone into the bench for a lot of the regulars, but Brandon remains in the game, and he hits this one hard out to right field. But this one playable. And that one maybe about 8 or 9 feet in front of the fence as he's retired. 2 for 4 on the day. Big swing and a miss. Foley now gets his 4th look. One count. Foley has not been retired yet. 2 singles and a walk. Foul tipped, held on to by the catcher. The White Sox on their way to win number 17 on the season. Just 2 losses. Fastball upstairs, missed. The Aztecs will drop to 3-12 with the loss and a tough season. And that one just missed as Foley with the late look over. Off speed, and that one missed, and he's able to draw the walk. So the pitcher obviously was hoping that he had gotten him on strikes, but that was not the case. And ends up being his second walk drawn. And that's one knocked out of play. Another pinch hitter. That's Tevinen hitting in the place of Sharkey. Runner at first with one out, and that one cut on and missed. Fastball, middle of the infield, another double play potential. Over to second for one, back to first, and another two turned on the infield. Back-to-back innings turned by the Acushnet defense as we head to the seventh and final frame here today, 8-1. Top half of the seventh. Third pitcher used by Braintree in the ball game, as that's a strike. Acushnet's only run scored back in the first inning. They led 1-0 at the time, but have not had a lead since. So it's been spoiled off. This one hit hard to short, and on a hop, Brennan to first, and there's one down. It's Bettenhauser coming in out of the bullpen. First out retired here of the seventh. Lefty ready, and this one over to right field. That's going to drop down. One out single. Off the bat of Sylvia's first base hit of the game. He's been on base once, other than that, with a walk. Second straight lefty out of the bullpen for the White Sox. And the pitch is popped back and out of play. Acushnet defense with one error, but that was a big one as this one gets away. Base runner advances a second. Two double plays turned by Acushnet, one in the fifth and sixth, taking away potential big innings from the White Sox, which scored all 8 of the runs in the first 2 innings. Runner is second with one out. And the pitch, that's a strike. Lefty ready, winds and fires, and that one down in the dirt. Fastball missed down and away. And this one spoiled off. The long at bat continues. Notarangelo here in the game has drawn 2 walks. He's also struck out. And the pitch missed. It's the 3rd time he's been on with the walk. Continues to be watching with a careful eye. The dangerous hitter Plavsky stands in 3-for-3. Been pretty much a one-man show for the Aztecs offense. See if the pitcher can get him for the first time. RBI hit, single, and a double in this game. Just went to tap foul. Another one low. Two one count with 2 on. And it's cut on and missed. Maybe chase the ball there. This one down in the dirt, and a nice play behind the plate. Keep it in front of him. And a full count. Second of the inning. And that is in for strike 3, and down he goes. First time retired here today. So frustrating end to the day for Plavsky, who had such a good day at the plate before that. And Braintree needs just one more out to end this ball game. First pitch, strike, down at the knees. Flavin looking to continue this game. He's 0 for, or make it 1 for 3. He's got 2 strikeouts and a double. 2 on, 2 down as the pitch is well high. And this one lofted out towards left field. Coming in and cannot make the catch as the runner will head to third base. And now it comes to second. The throw will not be in time, and he's safe at second. And a run comes in, keeps this game going. It's 8-2. Good diving attempt out there in left field. Trying to make the sliding catch to end the frame, but obviously not coming up with it. And the Aztecs strike for their first run since the first. Now they have runners at second and third, trying to keep this ball game going as the pitch is down and in. Second double of the game. And a ground ball, this one to third base. As the throw across, and that's the ball game. As Braintree gives up 1 here in the 7th inning, but nothing further. A couple base runners left on, and that will do it here in the 7th. So the White Sox with an 8-2 win here today to move to 17-2 on the season, scoring all 8 of their runs in the first 2, 3 in the first, 5 in the second. The big hit here in the game, the 2-run homer by Fair. As the White Sox, again, with another win here at home, where they've been really good here this season. And just 1 game here today on a Sunday for the White Sox, who generally play a doubleheader, but I'm sure a lot of the players are very happy about that on a warm afternoon here at Braintree High School. Up and down the order, Braintree getting production, but 3 hits and 3 RBI from the catcher Smith, also doing some heavy lifting. Braintree getting 3 RBI from him, an RBI from Brennan, 2 from Fair, and a couple from Allen, as the White Sox 8-2 winners here today. That'll conclude our coverage. Thanks for watching here on BCAM TV. On behalf of our camera person, John Ofanos, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.